Alrighty, welcome back my chips and dip. Today I have another satirical playthrough, Quake 1, the first two missions on episode 1, and we're doing axe mode. Now I did not even think this was possible, because this is on nightmare difficulty when I do this, and to tell you the truth, I didn't think this was accomplishable, especially on nightmare, given the sheer numbers of enemies there are in these missions. But, surprise, surprise, and cough, cough, I managed to pull it off. And I'll be probably doing a lot more of these. It was quite an interesting take. So for all of you Quake fans out there, or retro gaming fans out there who do adore this game, this PC game, yes, believe it or not, it is confirmed it is possible to go through these missions, or at least the first two missions, I should say. It is possible to go through the first two missions without using any weapons on the enemies. I do use the nail gun only once to access a secret, but that's about it. Aside from that, yes, you can complete these missions without using any weapons other than the axe. And I gotta say, I don't use this strategy too much in this level or the first two levels. I kind of use it more in the second one, sort of. Maybe a little more in this one, but I find the best strategy to really do this and to pull this off is to try to get infighting going. If you can get infighting going between the enemies, that makes it so much easier. And it's a good distraction too, because while they're infighting, you could just sort of slip past them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Like right here, I try to get an infight going, it doesn't really work out so well. Let's see if I can get that infighting. Let's see. Oh yeah, it kind of worked there for a little bit. Nah, not yet, not yet, not yet. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay, so there you have it. See, they'll start infighting, and it makes it a little bit easier just to kind of go in there and finish the job, or run past them. But yeah, I didn't think you could actually beat this mission, or at least the first two. Okay, see, this is the one time I used the nail gun, just to get this secret, but that's about it. That's actually it. I don't use any other weapons from here on out. So I challenge anyone who's watching this to go through the same two levels, or even more levels if you're feeling up to the challenge, and let me know how it goes. Is it possible to beat the entirety of Quake without using anything but the axe? With the exception of secrets, you can use weapons to access secrets, but you can't use any weapons on any enemies. I would very much like to see how that goes. I am going to be doing a test drive with all this going forward with other levels, and hopefully if I manage to beat the entire game, I think that would be really, really, really cool. I've never done this before, so this is actually my first attempt playing through with just the axe, nothing but the axe. Oh, another good tip, if you can find any quad damages, use them wisely, because they really, really help out a lot. The axe with a quad damage does more damage than meets the eye, and you'll see that momentarily in this first level when I exploit it in this secret I stumble upon. So yeah, if you come across any quad damages, use them wisely and make the best of them, because they are limited without cheats, as you guys probably know if you play this religiously. So I just got the quad damage, and fuck. Come on, open up, open up, open up. Come on, there you go, that a boy. Now, you'll see this little exploit I do with the quad damage really quick. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. 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 Okay. I'm gonna sort of backtrack a little bit to get a little bit of a secret to help get back my health, because going through that with 37% is just not gonna work. So, grab the biosuit, go down here, get a bit of a secret. Oh, also a tip, if you can find secrets where there's armor and health, that is also a really, really good strategy. Learn the secrets if you ever try to do this challenge. If you learn the secrets, it'll make it so much easier and less painful. Because this was painful, even though It was my first time doing this. It was very, very painful. But if you can learn where the secrets are, because there's a lot of health. Usually there's health and armor where you find the secrets. It'll make it that much easier. So, I'm coming up on completing the first map. And there we have it. About 5 minutes. It's almost like a speed run. Not intended to be a speed run. But let us push onward, shall we? Alright, this one's a bit harder because now you have all these beefier enemies like the ogre. So this one's a bit harder. Or much harder, because there's like 6 ogres in this. You know, it's a lot different when you play through this without using any of your guns. Like, you feel really, really vulnerable. And you don't have any cheats on either. You feel a lot more vulnerable on this type of challenge. But that's the fun of it. And I did this just for the fun of it. I just wanted to know. I wanted to push the boundaries. And I do push the boundaries in this. So, yeah, see, there's that ogre right there. There's another ogre back here. Look at that. So, I think, oh yeah, there's another one right there. So, yeah, see, I think the problem going forward with this challenge of mine is when we get to the beefier enemies. Like, this is just with ogres now. Imagine what it's going to be like when I run across the shamblers and the fiends. Like, I don't know how I'm going to tackle that one yet. Guys, like, I think I might... I don't know. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be fun, but... See, this is already painful as it is. Look at this. Look at this. Now, when I get to a fiend or a shambler, I don't know. I might be fucked. We're going to find out real soon, ladies and gentlemen, if it is actually possible to complete at least just one episode. If I get through the first episode using this, I will be very surprisingly shocked. If I manage to get through the first episode, axe clear, no weapons on any enemies, that will be a shocker. Because prior to doing this, I wondered if it was possible. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. See, there's 2 ogres right there. See, this is... Watch, I'm gonna open this door. Okay, not that door yet. Now, yeah, see, this is why I say if you find any quad damages, they are your best friend. They are your bread and butter, because look how fast they take out the ogres. Yeah, see, if you find a quad damage, that's like your savior. See, look at that. See, the quad damage is like your best buddy on this challenge. Look at this. It's your best challenge. It's like your best buddy. It's your bread and butter. So, like I said, get the most out of your quad damage. It makes it a lot easier. Take out these knights. Yeah. Wish I had a quad damage. Wish it lasted a little bit longer. Alright, there we go. Take that guy out. Alright, get this blue key right here. Watch out for that ogre and that stupid swag. Drop down. Oh, I missed it. See, if you drop down there and you get that health, it'll make it that much easier. Now, I do a little bit of running around and backtracking just to wear off the enemies because there are so many of them. And without any use of weapons or guns, yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. So I'll go back and get that health. See, run through here. Open that door. Okay, there's more ogres. See, I don't have any more quad damages now, so this is going to be a bit tricky. See, there's an ogre back there just waiting to blow me to Kingdom Come. Look at this. They're going to come up the stairs, probably. Oh, yeah, see, look at that. There's 2 of them. So, I'm going to have to do a little bit of some hopping around to get these fucking ogres off my back. Let's see, okay, I got him in that corner. Oh, shit. Back through here. Fuck. Ah, see, there's a little tunnel down there. Go through here. Another secret. Get some health. Alright, those ogres are out of my way. I can go through this door. Okay, now here's where the fiends show up, and holy shit. The fiends are actually, because of their mechanics, they don't have ranged attacks, so they're actually, I actually think the fiends are a little easier to deal with. The only problem with the fiend is when they leap. See, they can cover a long distance. You know, sometimes you don't realize the mechanics of all the enemies until you actually play through the games without using the traditional strategies of just using all your guns at your disposal, so... Yeah, see, the ogres are actually a bigger problem than the fiends, because at least with the fiends, they don't have any ranged attacks, so they have to kind of get close to you, and as long as you keep running, charging. So, yes, sir. Let's see what we got here. They're blocking that exit. Fuck me. Come on, come on. Out of the way. Out of the way. Fuck. See, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this. See, this ogre and this scrag, they're just like the guards of the guards. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice. Ah, we made it. We made it, ladies and gentlemen.